All right, welcome to Ask Hypnotica 49 and a half. And the reason it's a half is because this is all about half-assedness, all right? We're going to talk about entitlement and we're going to talk about integrity today because actually today I'm pissed. I'm actually pretty pissed, really pissed, all right? And I'm going to tell you a situation and we're going to discuss it a little bit, or maybe I'll just talk, all right? But these are things as men, okay? As a man, you're just a boy. You're just a guy if you don't have your integrity. All right. To be a man, it means standing up and you're good to your word and you're good to your integrity and you're good to your honesty. Okay. These are all important things. And so this was the actual, we were going to go with this one here first. Remember Felipe? Felipe, who, basically said, hey, give me this. Tell me how to do this without saying hello, without saying, hey, nice to meet you, without saying thank you or any of that. And I said, hey, man, you got to learn your lesson, dude. I'll answer your question, but learn it. But hey, guess what? Felipe emailed me back. And so, you ready? Here you go, Felipe. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Can you give me some examples of how to lead women interactively and also sexually? That's it. Sorry, Felipe, I'm going to have to deny your request one more time. Why? Because it's like, thank you. Let's get this. Thank you. Listen, guys, I don't really know what to tell you, okay? But you will never, ever, ever be an honest, upright, ethical, integrity type of man if you do not understand the basic key components of the golden rule. Treat others how you would like to be treated. If you do not understand this basic concept, okay, you're screwed, all right? And you think that you're getting off right now in the short term. Sorry about that. The neighbor over there wanted to weed whack a little bit. And trust me, when you're doing these kind of things, there is a thing called Zen. All right. And anytime you're doing kind of recordings and stuff like this, you can have your Zen broke. I mean, anytime you see a lot of these things, sometimes there are many takes because dogs bark, people knock on your doors, car alarms go off, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't done this, you should do it because there's a lot of Zen that can be taken from this. So back to where we're at. I don't even remember where we're at, okay, but I'm just going to jump in where I think we were at. All right. Bottom line is this, man, the golden rule. All right. As men, if you're ever going to get to that level, okay, there are, I call the guardian of the gate. And the guardian of the gate is basically going to test you. It's going to see if you're man enough. And there's energy on, we're talking spiritually now, right? Spiritually on a level that you don't get to pass. Remember Gandalf in Lord of the Rings? You shall not pass, okay? Well, if you don't have integrity, if you think that you're entitled to things, okay, there is a spiritual warrior out there that says you will not pass. So you can stay stuck and you can think you're getting one over on people, all right? But you're not because you can't lie in the spiritual realm. And here's another kind of thing. See, I always say this quote: if you do the easy thing first, if you think you're getting by and you think you're cutting corners, all right, in the long run, it's going to get real hard because you're going to lose contacts, you're going to lose friendships, you're going to lose integrity, you're going to lose the ability to do things the right way, all right? And if you do things hard right away, okay, over time, because they become conditioned, they become easier and easier because it becomes a habit. It becomes a part of who you are. So these are things that I want you to understand. So Felipe, come on, man. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Could you give me some examples of how to lead women interactively and also sexually? Thank you. I appreciate it. There, that goes far. So I'm going to be waiting for you. Three's a charm. You don't get it right this time. Sorry, bud. That's the way it goes. Now, we're going to talk about the thing that really pissed me off. So, in the world of putting myself out there, giving advice, okay, I'm a normal guy. All right. I like to give back and I give a lot of people advice and I do these things. I mean, these take a long time to do. You got to edit it, you got to bring it in, you got to upload it, and all these things. So understand that effort, okay, people's effort is valuable. When people make effort to do things, respect it. Respect people's stuff, respect people's hard work, respect people's time and energy that they give to you. So here's the story. So I have a list, okay? I have a business that helps men. I give advice, I give information. I have a lot of products that I sell that's taken me many, many, many years to create. Lots, thousands and thousands of dollars to create. I hire people, all this kind of stuff. And so on my website, there is an actual list. There's a list that I have of people who trust in me to send them email letters every single day. That takes time, okay, effort, all right, to give them information, to give them advice, to steer them in the right direction. And sometimes people don't realize, like in the entitlement. Okay, this is the thing with millennials, all right? And I want you guys to understand because it's a young generation that a lot of things you just think is given to you. Okay, let me give you a quote. Men of integrity, by their very existence, rekindle the belief that as a people, we can live above the level of moral squander. We need that belief. A cynical community is a corrupt community. All right. And I want you just to think about that when we get into this next thing. So I have a business partner. I go out there and I experiment and I come back and I give the information. I have a business partner who basically does all the tech stuff. I split my profits right down the middle with him. Okay. He does all that work I don't really am good at, and I do the work that I'm good at. And so he hired a kid, and this kid basically, would interview me, and he would break down what I said, and he would write it in a little email, and it would go out. So, he had access to my list. Well, there was a lot of typos in his work and things like this, so we basically had to let him go. And that was a few months ago. Now, all of a sudden, my list, thousands of people that I basically said, your list, my list, okay, sacred to me. Okay, I will make sure you get spammed. You will never, I will never sell your list. Okay, these are people that trusted me to do this, to put their email so they won't get bullshit. My integrity on the line. All right. So I started getting these emails from this company called Intelligent Seduction. Nothing was intelligent about this at all. And I started thinking, oh, wait a second. And started noticing it came in on, I have different accounts that I have. And it started coming in different accounts. So basically I said, okay, what's going on? I started asking people that I have a Facebook group. And I said, hey, is anyone getting spammed by this group? Okay. And so, yeah, they were. Okay. Everyone that's in my list was getting spammed. So I wondered where. So I got on my business partner. I said, yo, what's going on? And I was pissed. Okay. Because this ain't cool. Someone has access or is selling my list. And so what happened was, we tried to track it down. Well, we tracked it back to this kid. Okay, this kid that basically stole my list. All right, talk about integrity right there. Stole my list and thought because he needed a little bit of money that he was going to use it and he was going to spam my clients. And I'm actually looking for the thing here. Now, here's the thing with entitlement that, and the reason I'm saying this, I don't know, I'm kind of going around the board here, but I want you guys to understand something because these are the levels that I'm talking at. He goes like this. This is the email I got. Hey, Eric, because we caught him. All right. We basically said, yo, we tracked it down. We caught him. So he was caught. Okay. So I get this thing. Hey, Eric, over Valentine's holiday, I did something against my integrity and values. I needed to earn some money, so I started an affiliate program with some of the people, actually all the people on my Hypnotica list. I'm going to send you 50% of what I made and Matt the other 50%. I'm going to stop sending the emails ASAP. I wasn't thinking, and I apologize for what I did. I will send the payments as I get home. I don't give a shit about the payments. Okay, I was pissed, and I put out on my list, basically, I on my Facebook thing, I said, if anyone bought these products, let me know so I can send you your money back. Okay. Now, if you really listen, this is all about him. This is about him. He went out of his integrity. Okay, and things like this. Now, if I did something like this, okay, there'd be a way more apology than that. Okay, because what did he do? Now we're going to talk about the destruction of integrity and how it affects, like they call it the butterfly effect. Okay. First of all, okay, he embarrassed me, straight up embarrassed me. Okay. Like this is my list. All right. So not only did it affect that, but it affected my contacts. Like a lot of people aren't going to do. I lost a lot of people off my list because of that. So now it's affecting my business. And then also I had to take more time because I had to explain this because basically, you know what? It was my list, okay, our fault, and this is what I said, okay? So I've sent this out to my email list. Dear friends and members of the Hypnotica community, over the past 3 months, many of you received emails from a company called Intelligent Seduction. So not intelligent, okay? These emails start on December 29th, 2016, and they were sent out at least daily, sometimes more than once a day. These emails were cheap replica of the Hypnotica community newsletters, and they recommend you buy dating advice products. Here's why this happened. One of our team members was let go for quality-related issues in October 2016. In December 2016, he took advantage of its access to our entire newsletter email list and basically stole it. He loaded these emails into his own email sending software and sent emails recommending buying dating advice products. He did this for his own personal financial gain. While he operated alone and in secret, I must take responsibility for his actions. Your privacy is the utmost important to me, and so going forward, you can be sure that anyone that joins our team will sign a non-disclosure agreement. The ex-employee has assured me that this will immediately desist sending these emails. I'm deeply sorry for this inconvenience. I placed my trust in someone and they betrayed that trust and they betrayed the Hypnotica community. I apologize with all my heart if you received emails from someone whom you never gave permission to email you, your friend Eric von Sydow, the Hypnotica community. You think I like doing letters like this? No. So now all of a sudden, he stole my list. He's broke my thing. He's embarrassed me. He's just did badass things that are not smart. Okay. Now he screwed himself up big time. Okay. And my dad used to say this. He goes, you know what? One aw shit erases 10 do goods. All right. I mean, you could be the greatest in the world. You fuck up once. Okay. You destroy your integrity. You lie. You do things that's not proper. Okay. That goes a lot. There's a lot more damage that happens when you do that. So, story goes on. 2 days later, all of a sudden I see this thing on my Hypnotica thing. Another spam of a different company. And now I'm pissed. All right. So I go, okay, I don't normally threaten people. Okay. Not at all. Okay. But I made a very, very serious threat to this person. And I said, if this happens again, you got your ass a lawsuit. Okay. Well, guess what? He was working with a team and they stole his list. Okay. And they started spamming my group again. So now it makes me look even worse. 2 days later, a new company spamming them. Okay. So the point that I really want to make is if you think you're getting one over on people, you're dead wrong. Why? Like I said before, you're going to cut your ties with people. People are not going to trust you. You're going for the dime over the dollar. All right. And trust me, working the strip club, I've seen many people go for the dime and miss the dollar. All right. Now, he was also working on Cheetah's website. Okay. He was helping me do some stuff. I paid him a good amount of money. And guess what? He loses that. It's gone. So he was going for a little bit of money and he missed the bigger overall once again. So if you're out there and you're thinking that you're entitled to things, that people owe you things, that you don't have to say thank you and sorry. You know what? When I talk to people, I'm like, yes, sir. And you go, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. I have that. Okay. And I have the respect of a lot of people. So if you think that you're too good, if you think that you're above saying thank you, you're welcome, have integrity, knowing what to do with the right thing, you're sorely mistaken. Because you know what? There's going to come a time when you're stealing, okay, and you think how little it goes. Doesn't matter because there's a guardian at the gate and he's standing there and he's waiting for you to want to pass. And when the time comes, you shall not pass. Hypnotica 49 and a half out. It was going to be 50, but my 50 is supposed to be positive. This is not a positive one. So with that, check yourself. If you don't have your integrity, you ain't got shit. So I forgot one part, okay? This is the email after I told him last night, yo, bro, you better, he called me on the phone. It wasn't a friendly conversation. I go, yo, bro, you better contact those guys who stole my list and you better tell them they're fucking with the wrong dude, okay? And I swear to God, I will show up on that doorstep. I'm letting you know, okay? So once again, this started from them, got stolen again. It's going down the line. And then I get this. This is from the guy who stole it from me. Just spoke to them. Everything should be fine now. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the inconvenience. You think it's just an inconvenience? This is what I'm talking about, the entitlement shit. All right. You guys need to understand people's effort, people's integrity, people's reputations on the line. You think that's an inconvenience? Okay. Bro, that's not just an inconvenience. Okay. That's something a lot bigger than an inconvenience. So the generation of now, if you think that this is just an inconvenience, stealing from people, ruining their reputation, tarnishing their reputation is just an inconvenience for someone, you got a lot to learn, little boy. So with that, now, Hypnotica out.